Greetings, beloved, and welcome back. And thank you to all my subscribers, new and seasoned. As I was taking my grounding walk through my favorite park, I kept hearing, I heard it like 3 times, no longer their narrative. So it's some type of narrative that someone else has for you that is no longer in alignment with what you want or what's best for you. So let's take a peek in here and see what messages Spirit has for somebody. All right, start off with the oracles. Their narrative is no longer in line with your journey. What are these messages about? Oh, to the sea. This card came out yesterday. Maybe for someone on my job channel. To the sea. This is about going with the flow. Uh, this is a number 7 for those of you who resonate with the synchronicity of numbers. And we've got to take a nap in reverse. So someone needs definitely some rest. Chaos and conflict in reverse. Yeah, somebody is no longer wanting to be in a environment or scenario with this energy. So someone is kind of fed up with drama because it's bringing drama. That's stress and drama. Well, let's see here. So with this go to the sea, this is about being in the flow. This is about returning to source. And within a relationship, there are points in a relationship when you have to decide to go with the flow rather than dictate the course you share with another. Can you let go of the need to have things your way and allow the relationship itself just to be what it will be, and so that you can see what you see within this to the sea card? Okay. Your combined goals and desires to steer the ship. Can you both transcend your personalities and allow the partnership to form its own identity, its own energy? Now is the time to relax and see where this mutual journey leads you. So, yeah, letting people be who they are, and if they're not in alignment for you guys to be on the same page, then you might have to accept that this journey has ended and not get in the way of each other's intended journey. And within this take a nap, it's number 24. This is about rest, rejuvenation, renewal, and just kind of just being still. It's like, you know what? I just don't need to move. I don't need to overthink things. I just need to rest within this stillness and allow Spirit to bring in the messages that you need for whatever your situation is. So it's time to step away from something and take a rest. Now, this third card is a number 33, and it's in reverse. So, chaos and conflict. So I'm glad to see this in reverse. Oh, you know what? Let me dive into. Okay. So in a relationship stance with this time to take a nap in reverse, or just in a relationship stance, when it comes to matters of the heart, don't make any plans right now. If you're not partnered, it's a good time to take this time to get to know yourself. If you're involved with someone, relax and just be with your partner. This is going to be an uneventful moment in time. Don't force anything right now. Allow things to flow naturally, and a beautiful renewal will take place all by itself. Patience is the key to your heart's desire right now. Withdraw from action in your relationship and give it a rest so that your love and connection can become rejuvenated. Yeah, and I'm feeling this energy that if it is a very tense energy going on right now, a conversation that needs to be had, don't have that conversation if you're both irritated, if you're both still up in your feels. Okay? Don't have that conversation right now. Wait and let things calm down. Okay? So, with it being in reverse, just understand that we are all human being, not human doing. So, it is possible you're suffering from workaholism because somebody could be bringing tension home from the job and outside things that have come into a space which should be your sanctuary of harmony. Once you leave the outside world, once you leave a job and come home, that castle, be it castle or sugar shack, it does not matter. That is your sanctuary. Okay. So, is it possible you're suffering from overworking yourself? Could you be the one who thinks it's your job to save everyone, to be there for everyone, to go, 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 go until you can barely see straight? You've gone as far as you can. You've worked hard and nourished people and projects, but now your well is empty and has no reserve for others or yourself. Okay? So don't let your ego keep going full speed, when your body and your spirit says, you know what, you need to have a seat. Exhaustion is calling you to stop what you're doing altogether and take a break. If you don't, the appearance of this card could portend a possible illness that stems from being totally overwhelmed, drained, and overworked. You will feel like a new person if you just take a break and just be right now. Okay? And within this chaos and conflict in reverse that I am truly overjoyed about, because some people just thrive on drama. Okay? It's like life is not exciting unless there's drama. Okay? So in a relationship stance, this is stubbornness, could be keeping someone in a state of opposition. Their need to be right will only serve to prolong the conflict. That deep down, you want to be at harmony with this person. You want this to be resolved. So, this is an opportune moment to learn about your values, your sense of self, what's really important to you. Some things are just non negotiable, like that message I heard. Your narrative no longer fits my necessity. Your issues are not my priority. So if that's true, it's not easy to fight. but you got to find a way through the stormy emotions to get to a higher ground, to understand that the reciprocity in what you need in your life right now, this is not it. Soon the air will clear and you will be in a much better place than before. So for the storm, it will pass. Okay. Especially once you decide to make a judgment call on something that is for your highest and greatest well being, as opposed to putting another's before yours. So, this is about blazing a new path of growth in its wake. And, it's about things that become electrified and enlightened, things that will open doorways from what things once were, how you used to feel, all you used to give. Okay. All right. So give us some more information on your narrative is no longer my uh hmm, no, I'm not feeling that. But I want to see what they are in case they come back up. Cop blocking, kissing ass, and child protective services. All right, Spirit. Give us more messages on what are these narratives that my collective needs to have some clarification on, something that they've been already feeling on the inside and thinking in their mind. Okay, reject it. What else? So within this rejected, bankrupt, something that's past due. Take that one. And Carlos. And karmic friends. Bottom foundation card is the Forcer. All right. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this. So what I'm feeling is somebody has had a significant other or a friend who has always depended on them, and they've always come through, be it a car note, be it a bill that was past due. And now, I don't know, you may need something and are being rejected. Or you're letting them know, no, I can't keep coming and saving you. Okay? So you're rejecting that. All right? So within this karmic friendship, it speaks about you can't fully trust them. It's about tension, secret competition. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay, getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, pleasure. So, oh, okay. All right, love story. Come on out here. Okay, one more, please. Thank you. Bank failure. Okay. And hater. All right. So, within this energy, something has to do with finances. Seriously. Within this love story, uh, then we've got getting a room. And then with the forcer, force things on you, forces their way in, uses force to get what they want. And then we've got a hater. Okay, so it seems as though somebody painted a narrative of this beautiful love story so that they could reap the rewards of vehicles, getting bills paid. Uh, I heard good credit, okay? And I don't know. They could have gotten caught in a room, but it seems as though the manipulation and the kind of forcefulness energy that this person has put on someone whose narrative has changed. Someone has awakened to what's really going on. And the person that they're not, I don't like this new you. I don't like the way you acting. I need this money to do this, thus, and the other. So, then they try and start some arguments or whatever. Okay. So the haterade energy starts coming out because they're not getting what they want between manipulation and some form of force. Yeah, somebody has decided this narrative no longer fits my story. Okay. So we're gonna get a message. Oh, okay. All right, spirit. They say don't close it down yet. What else is in the messages? All right, we got a kangaroo. We've got fire. Uh-oh. And February. Uh-oh. Something else up under there? Okay. All right. So, this may have been going on since February. There could be some upcoming events in February. And there could have been some unsettled times since February. And within this kangaroo energy is saying that through unsettled times, someone needs to plan ahead. Okay? Don't get caught slipping. And with this finger, warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So somebody could have got an epiphany and ignored the red flags within all this energy of this love affair that seemed so right. So you were wanting to be supportive as they were going through changes. It's almost like you came in to be their angel. They Captain Save. Let me keep it clean. Save a person. Mm-hmm. So your spirit guides, they definitely decided that, you know what? This has gone on too long. Okay. The emotions have gotten too strong. And this passionate love or hate energy. Okay. Here we go with the hater. And the warnings that a problem either now or in the near future was going to come. Somebody ignored those messages because of this feel good, once upon a time type of story, fairy tale, love affair. Okay. But they woke up. They got burnt one too many times. And so now they're rejecting. No, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not paying your car note again. No, I'm not paying that bill again. No, I'm not doing it. So within this message, now I can go here. Last ending messages from the universe that can bring some type of clarity. This one? Okay. You can't do the same thing over and over, expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. So, with that being said, somebody has decided to take a leap of faith. Either they listened to their spirit guides or had a dream, an epiphany, or this just has went too far. I can't do it anymore. So you can't do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. Change comes from thinking thoughts you've never thought before and showing up to meet them down streets you've never walked before. And that's interesting because when I took my walk, I took a trail that I never took before. And I just kept my eyes on the ground and I just kept walking. And I wasn't in fear. And I was just living in the very step that came right after the other. A couple times I didn't even look up until I heard, people or something like that. But yeah, it's okay. And you need to feel your inner strength, your inner power, your inner intuition, your higher self, to realize that fear will keep you stuck in situations that are not for your greatest and highest well being. So you've got to, you know, get off the donkey, jump on that thoroughbred, that fire horse energy, okay? Because we only have 6 months left of this, okay? Fire horse energy. And yes, things have been very tumultuous, even emotionally, mentally, spiritually. I mean, it's so many warfares going on: spiritual warfare, emotional warfare, uh, environmental warfare, governmental warfare. It's just warfare after warfare. So this is a time where it's weeding out the weak. The weak are getting eaten by the wolves to see who can make it through this fire, who can make it through this storm. Okay? Because I don't know, looking at this February energy, the way in which they're blowing all that powerful wind, the cheeks are just full of air. Yeah, I feel something is clearing the air, and it's also blowing in challenges, chaos, conflict, emotional baggage that you need to clear up and clear out from the past to move forward on a new journey. This is for the thoroughbreds. Okay? This is not for the weak. The weak will get eaten. The weak will fold under pressure. Okay? Because even within this bank failure, just got an added message. Even within this bank failure, if the bank shuts down and said you can't get your money out the ATM, this, that, and the other, do you have the courage? Do you have the strength? Do you have what it takes to go through unsettled times and plan ahead? Because this bank failure, if in fact some unforeseen occurrences and you can't get your money, will you survive? Will you survive? Now, I can expound on this and go real deep into that, but I'm going to leave that right there and let you read between the lines and let you think about that. Because you got to watch what you say here on YouTube. I be done got shut down or just snatched the video or something like that. So, with that being said, beloveds, I hope that you can find some. Oh, all right, all right. So let's see some maybe what they have to say. Whoever this person is that no longer resonates with this narrative. What's going on? My life is a mess right now. And a life could be a mess if, in fact, you've gotten in the way of somebody else's karmic journey and that shit has splattered. Please do what is best for your heart. All right. That must be the spirit guide talking to someone. I wish to be like you. Okay, now we see why this hater is here. So somebody wants to be like somebody. Don't put up with my bullshit. Okay, can't get any clearer than that. I am stuck in visions of us together. Okay. I don't know who I am anymore. We'll go and figure it out, and then maybe we can talk about it later. Can't talk to you right now. Yeah, can't talk to you because you don't know who you are, and you stuck somewhere where, I don't know, hell, on the playground. I don't know where they stuck at. Okay. But yeah, I'm not going to be putting up with that BS no more because you made my life a mess. Okay. And I got to do what's best for me and for my heart. And somebody, that hater is like, dang, I wish I could be like you. The strength you have. I have to let you go to find myself. Well, I guess now that narrative that does not fit your journey, well, well, I guess that's plain and simple. That says it all. And I guess we can put a period right there, fam. Yep, we can put a period there. So this is things that somebody has realized this no longer works for me. And somebody is hating that somebody woke up and realized, wait a minute, why am I putting up with this? Yeah. So this message is for someone. And hopefully somebody could get even just one message out of here if it's not but one of these cards. Okay. I so appreciate you. And until next time, be well.